Hello everyone. This is my first video for YouTube because I am sick and tired of only being allowed to film for 1 minute on Instagram. And today I really wanted to show an order that just arrived. It's from a shop called Milnotes or Milnotes. I think it might have been a French shop from the beginning, and now it's located in Poland. And I really wanted to save on shipping, so I went for the option of keeping my order box at Milnots for quite a while, and kept on adding lots of little things over several weeks or months. And finally, last week, I decided to have my box shipped. And I really loved everything that Milnots have taken into her shop. And I really wanted to show a selection of what I chose. So, first of all, we have a cloth bag. And this is actually why I went into Milnots in the first place, because I love this brand that I think is from Japan, Stamp Marché, and the cute girls. But while I was sitting there trying to decide which stamps to order and whether to get this bag or not, this bag sold out, and 2 of the stamps here also sold out. The good thing about Milnots is that if something sells out, you can put in so that you will be notified if she gets the items back in again. And she did get these back in so that I could get all of the stamps that I wanted. So we have a little girl with a teddy bear. Really, I'm an amateur at making videos, so I'm sorry if you cannot see it properly. And there's a little girl with Sakura, or Sakura, I don't know Japanese, a little journaler, and a book reading girl. I also got this because I keep a reading journal, and I ordered a stamp from Etsy with rating stars. But I am really poor at positioning my stamps, and my stars in the other one, or the other stars that I have, they end up everywhere, but not in a straight row. So, or column is the proper word. So I got this stamp because I think that this one will be easier to stamp. There is not a lot of wood around it, so it will be easier to position it. The other reason why I ordered from Milnots is because she carries this brand of stationery pouch, Sula, I think it's pronounced. And I told myself for the longest time to not buy this because it's an American brand, and we are trying to not buy US items. On the other hand, it seems to be a really good stationery pouch. I have a Delphonics pouch from before, and while I love Delphonics, and contrary to what some people believe, it will stand up. You don't have to fill it. It will stand up on its own, but it is pretty soft fabric, and the pockets are very big. which makes it very difficult to take it from place to place if you have put pens in the outer pockets, because they will fall out and you might lose a precious pen. So after a lot of consideration and deliberations and thoughts and everything, I decided to go for this one, despite everything else, because this one is not as thick, not as soft, and it has room for pens on both sides of it. And while I was ordering that, I decided to actually get the matching stationery bag, because every month I go off to a journal meetup and I never have enough room to take everything that I want to take with me. And I saw a lot of videos about this bag, and I guess it was created for people working with clay, pottery, and maybe it wasn't meant so much for journalers, but yeah, I think that one will be good to bring with for meetups. All right, so the next thing or items I want to show comes from or are of the brand Moo Lifestyle. And I used to use a lot of Moo rub-ons, but when I went over to journal in an A5 journal, I felt that they were a little bit too small, and the old images were not super funny. But now they have some really cute ones, and this was an afterthought. I had not planned on buying anything Moo Lifestyle, but got a little bit carried away because of this. Also stamps, and those bunnies were just so adorably cute. And I am absolutely crazy about rubber stamps, even if it's difficult to use them in your journal, because most papers cannot take stamping inks. And I've never tried Moo's own stamp pads. So this will be interesting to see if Hobonichi paper or Stalogy paper can take these stamp pads without bleeding through or seriously ghosting. I also got a little cutting mat, because I thought this was great to have with to journal meetups. And I bought two tools. I don't know how many of these tools I have bought. I think this is number 5 and 6, because they tend to develop legs and disappear in our house. So now I have 2. I will put one in the safest place I can find and hope that I remember where that is. Finally, I have a little bit of knickknacks here, or small items. This is a pet tape loop from the brand Bujoye. She's a Polish lady. She sells on Etsy. But the good thing with this is that I could just buy one loop, because I'm of the opinion that no one needs 10 meters of the same pet tape. No one wants to sit and use the same images over and over and over again. So I love it when shops sell loops, even if it in the long run is cheaper to buy 10 meters. No, I'm not going to sit and fill my house with 10-meter rolls. And I also bought these sticker sets. I am not good at creating collages, so I never use all of these on one and the same page. But it's nice to have items that match each other, so that one at least can make one page that have matching colors. And of course, stickers. I love stickers. I'm a sticker addict. I've been a sticker addict since I was a little girl, and that was a very long time ago. I have bought some travel stickers because our family is finally going on a very short vacation this summer, just a few days, but finally I get to use some travel stickers. I always sit and admire them and love them and wish that I could go somewhere, and hopefully I can get to use all of them. I actually had one more thing that was hidden. This is some sort of fountain pen. I've never seen these ones before, so I don't know too much about them. But it has a Fude or whatever it's called nib on it, and this was not a big investment. That's why I bought it, because I want to try to see if this pen will write extra fine for me. Otherwise, I guess I will just have it for fun and scribble with it. But I have a difficult time finding a true extra fine nib fountain pen that actually works every time you try to write with it. And I have learned through the years of my fountain pen experiences that it's not the most expensive pens that work the best, actually. You don't have to go expensive. You can get something cheap, and that will work as well as a several €100 pen. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed watching this very amateurish video. And finally, I noticed that I had forgot to show this one as well. It was such a cute folder, and a special one since it says 5th anniversary, so I wanted to get this one to bring maybe stickers and things in when I go to my planner journal meetups. Thank you for watching.